Today we're fixing the issue of having to slam the door for your 88 to 98 Chevy K1500. I bought a striker bolt from TRQ, part number there, I'll add it to the description. We go into the truck. Here's the factory one. You can see it's a little bit chewed up. I'm gonna replace it with this. Now these come out of the factory with a plastic sleeve. A lot of people don't know that. And they break off, you know, after about 5 years or so. And then it's hard for your door to shut properly. I'll just give you a demo. See how you have a huge gap here? You actually have to slam it really freaking hard to get it to shut. Almost all the suggestions say to replace your door pins and bushings. Well, I did that and that didn't help. And honestly, they didn't look that bad. When you slam the door every single day, these plastic pins that hold the door shell on snap off, so I have to replace them like 4 times a year. So this should help with that. This is a striker bolt bushing kit for Ford by Dorman, but it should work for this striker bolt. However, these are just like factory, they're gonna break. The trick here is where we bought some PEX tube, 1/2 inch, and I'm gonna cut 1 inch long pieces to put over that bolt. So if this works, it's gonna be both doors fixed for under $40 in under 20 minutes. We're gonna do the passenger side first. Striker bolt. Now there's a plate that you can lose back behind your plastic of the extended cab. So we just have to take this out, this little tray, and then we should have access to grab that plate if it falls back inside here. There we go, it popped right out. You can get your hand in there and pick up anything that would fall into that cavity. You need the T50 Torx bit socket. Mine's a 3/8 inch drive. Okay, we have it loose. There is a very large plate back in here and it's extremely hard to reach my hand up in there. So probably gonna have to get a helper to hold that plate because I don't wanna have to, basically it's a 2-man job. Now I'm gonna cut that PEX tube. Always wear eye gear. Get a switch for that. Don't forget your N95 mask. This dust is nasty. Sand off the rough edges. You know what, screw the sandpaper. I have a little belt sander. I'm just gonna use that to get off the little bits. There we go. New striker bolt. PEX 1 inch tube. Very tight fit, which is good. Okay, I have my helper hold that plate, and we got it threaded in. Tighten it up. Okay, we're gonna try slamming the door, or we're gonna try closing the door. That sucked. And it's ripping the plastic. I'm gonna take that red sleeve off and try it without it. Okay, we're gonna try it without the plastic. Holy crap, that was perfect.
Sounded good.
Didn't have to slam it at all. Well, a little bit there. That did it. Wow. Alright, well, ignore the PEX tube. Just need a new striker bolt. Okay, I had to cut that off because when I tightened it, it bent this a little bit, but we're gonna reuse it. Here's the side-by-side and the difference in the size. I think they were originally the same, it's just worn down. Okay, driver's side is installed. Door test. That was super easy. Go really light. Obviously that doesn't work. Yeah, it's 10 times better. Alright, now I just have to replace these door pins that are broke, and I'm good to go. I am so happy, man. Both doors are fixed. It cost me 30 bucks. Just needed new striker bolts. And then last tip, door plugs. If you have snap door plugs like I have, get these. I have 2 broken ones. I'm gonna put those in now.